Revival of sorts of Grooms' graphic work is on a 3-year tour to 16 American museums. Picasso Goes to Heaven there's a lot going on here.
Well, for instance, this is his wife, Olga, who I had heard, she was a ballet dancer, and she would chase him around Paris with a revolver in her pocketbook.
And he himself is in a swing and with a halo.
Well, he's sort of being hoisted into heaven.
Other artists are often the subject of Grooms' work, and the result is sometimes satiric, as with his pop-up sculpture of Salvador Dali. Did you ever meet this man before you made him into a salad?
I wish I had met him. I really wish I'd met him. The closest I ever came was to see him do a TV interview.
Always defying artistic boundaries, Grooms created this walk-a-rama at the Hudson River Museum to serve as the gift shop.
That's 360. Open the fan, open it carefully.
Are you comfortable with this combination of art and commerce?
I like it because I like things overlapping anyway. And for instance, here, some of my characters are behind these postcards and things, but I kind of like the fact that somehow they've sort of become hidden back there. But that, in effect, that's exactly the way they were in real life in the bookstores. That's kind of the spooky area. That's kind of the haunted house part of the bookstore. One of the guys that worked on the building, John Holmes, he's a sculptor. He's up in the ceiling fresco behind us here.
Oh,
just up
these
here.
are the guys who actually helped to build the bookstore?
Yeah, those guys built the bookstore.
Grooms once said of his method of working, 50% is the idea, 40% the problem of assembling it, and 10% visiting the hardware store. On pieces like these, Grooms often collaborates with assistants and with his wife, artist Lucienne Luong.
Like a torture chamber. My wife, Lucienne, and I went to Moscow this past summer in June, and I was sort of still looking upon it as the evil empire, and I was kind of excited being there. I kind of felt like a spy, and I had a little drawing book and drew, and I had this silly Polaroid camera that would, when it, makes a flash and a loud noise, and everybody on the street would turn around.
His trip is recalled in a work of art titled Red's Square.
The Russians have a tradition of black lacquer boxes, and they're usually painted with very colorful fairy tales, so hopefully it will have that sort of a look. We have a modest amount of animation in Red Square. It's reduced to just Lenin turning in his tomb, sort of a rotisserie effect.
With his parodies of popular culture, Grooms has built a large following, many of whom came to see the new works on opening night at the Marlborough Gallery in Manhattan.
This show is called Tourist Traps in Other Places, and I'm trying to think what my big tourist traps are, and one of them certainly is the Alhambra, which of course is really marvelous. Yeah, it's kind of like, it says, the guidebook says it's a nothing town, but that's not true. It was quite charming.
Oh, yes, we loved it.
There was even some interesting facades. Corrales, Mexico, it's a fascinating resort on the west coast of Mexico that Liziane and I went this past Christmas. And for entertainment, they have the mariachi bands.
Red Grooms takes the world far too seriously not to be amused by it.
I would be very bad at telling jokes, but I think I do enjoy telling stories. I'm like to tell a tall tale. And quite often through the exaggeration, there's a certain kind of a humor involved, which I enjoy.